in Pacific.
Chat.
And it is a grueling test at MIBR.
Let me know if the broadcast needs to be turned up or not.
Face already early on here for the pistol round of bind.
MIBR on defense. NRG. No, wait. The ball hit it.
But it will do the job. It stops them momentarily. Matador is going to
NRG
be
on
dashing
attack.
straight past this. Bit of disrespect in order, and he smokes as well. A little bit of a corner and a pocket, but a nade will push this back. So plant denied for now.
Does Mazzino just go for it?
Well. There's going to be threats coming from every single angle for NRG.
What a weird round on this. How much does Brock get?
Stop to double fight over towards Showers, not anticipating the angle, but Verno snaps to the side anyway. Brock dealt with.
Can they delay long enough for Scuba? I'm not sure they can.
Angles to be played for here, and he's trying to play his life in. It's a nice shot by Verno, at least to get that one kill. Scuba on the
looks pretty fine now.
On the most ridiculous wraparound around the world, Scuba.
Aspas and Zekin, dynamic duo on the duelist this time. Let's see if they anticipate this one. The timing caught. Kiko has a bullet to the temple, but Scuba wrapping from behind surely is that insurance policy.
He's got one
Reload
bullet.
Committed, Scuba's around, it's out into the open. Aspas low and time now thoroughly against Zekin. Not much you can do in a spot like this.
Great shot.
Shooting on display. The kill at the end.
No matter what the time was done here. Oh, lovely pistol from NRG.
Pistol round here in this best of 5.
A specially crafted pistol round strat that you won't see them run on a rifle round either. Double smokes down to just lock off a little area over towards triple.
Wrong way cannon. Thank you so much for the 19 months as well.
Thank you for
that.
Of those smokes and almost caught Ethan as the plant was going down. But I think that's what we've got.
How much prep time did they have here? Not too long, right?
NRG have been able to hide bind the entire
just under,
time.
just under or just about 24 hours.
Have been permabanning it in their, well, almost permabanning it. They did float
Obviously,
it in their
go to
first
sleep at
game
one
at
point.
Kickoff, which implies that it's not a horrendous map for them, but they haven't wanted to play it. So MIBR going over here thinking that they'll have an advantage, but the tape is not with them. So you do have the opportunity to get caught by little set ideas like that.
NRG, we know them as a team that are going to be well drilled, prepared at every moment. It's a good return of the fire there. Zekin at least takes him out.
Zekin is popping people though.
It's a Stinger reclaimed. It's not the biggest gun in the world. Could potentially make the difference though, as a stack of bodies ready to fight this, but look at this. Preemptive play by NRG. They want to get ahead of the curve and any sort of play.
It's nice for NRG. The only good news for MIBR is they can maybe get the Euro ult to help him in this round. But yeah, Euro ult and defense, more of a info gatherer or just a retake tool. A little limited unless you got something to combo with.
Even in the game yesterday.
They need it. They absolutely need it.
Yeah.
Show these boys who's boss.
Let me do this ever so slightly.
A strong start on this map from MIBR. Sorry, a strong start from this map for NRG would spell.
I wonder if he looked at Zekin's near his ult there and just thought that they won pistol.
Always, the expectations, I suppose, as well. An uphill struggle for MIBR. They've spiraled down from.
Whose comp do you prefer here? I'm always going to say double duel this one.
Up against an NRG that have had all the tape in the world to look at. Very tough. Getting this round on the board, though, will be important.
Down short.
Yeah, already got that A short control. Gathering it all the way up. There's a Trailblazer trying to put the squeeze onto the side. It's drone's going to be used. It's a good shot by Aspas. Lays claim to the side of Showers. He's got some help as well.
Yeah, hard for him to plant.
That's still not going down. There's a lot of util that's being expended. Zekin collects himself.
Big duel over towards Showers here, or in front of. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think Ethan is close though. 8 HP.
Hunting for them.
Yeah, he fully pushed out.
100 feet Glazer as well with the prime. Appreciate the 2 months. Thank you for the gift as well from you, man. Appreciate you. Lovely shots, dude. Zekin is not going to make this easy. He's hitting so many shots right now.
We desperately needed to see this from them.
Yeah.
The structure
Someone's got to pick this team up.
But to be honest, it is the individual stuff that tips it into their favor. Aspas being able
he was
to get
8
both
HP
of
the
those
whole
kills,
time.
shutting down Scuba.
Yeah, I didn't see him too early.
And then taking the 1v1 against Ethan, who was going to monitor the flank and make sure that nobody was pushing from either direction to wrap around the short players. You can't avoid talking about it. Aspas has been fairly dreadful, actually, in the most recent games from MIBR. But that is utterly unexpected. I mean, there's a reason why we're talking about him as greatest of all time.
Went for dreadful.
Player.
And a player that's trying to build a legacy too. Yeah. Attend these events, fill out the trophy cabinet.
He went for dreadful.
He is so consistent, and yet recently hasn't actually been able to find his form. But if he can come alive in this match, I think he's the X factor. He's the win condition for them. Weirdly enough, looking at the stats, he's the 4th highest fragger, as in the 2nd lowest fragger for MIBR across this tournament, which you would just never believe.
No. They are stacked to the brim with talent, but still,
Oh,
shots.
Mada gets a freebie there. I thought he was gone for an angle diff.
Escaping the ire. MIBR being very active around the map here.
Excorendo, thank you for the tier 1, man. I appreciate that.
Looking
Thank you.
with Aspas and Zek and
What are you
try to
drinking?
take
Just
the fight
water,
to
man. It's
Scuba
always
again.
water.
I think this makes sense. NRG, they were thrown off balance a
stay
little bit.
hydrated.
G2 were running at them.
It's nice from
It's
MIBR.
also a weird position for
Yeah, we get to the
Scuba's
50-second
ought
mark,
to be
55-second mark, where teams start to
just to
group
let
up,
him
especially
walk
NRG. They
into
kind of work a
showers
little
here.
like clockwork, to be honest.
Broken to spot a lot of these players.
Pushing over towards the side so the 3 feel strong, and
moving forwards now.
they're going to have good timing on this.
Steam rolling ahead. Not much in terms of resistance. There is that flank, as you called out. 2 players of MIBR going to be reaching the party soon enough. 30 seconds. Plant still being denied. Util was saved for the just like this.
Dude, they delayed
Griffin
so
still looking
long
for the next
here.
signs
Oh, I'm
of
not
it.
sure about the
Dimensional Drift is
Euro
gonna be
ult. I
utilised
don't like when
this time.
people
Putting
do
out the
this.
players.
Sure.
That is a complete collapse.
Yeah, the Euro ult always scares me because then
laid
people
out the
start looking
trap.
around
It was NRG
behind
that
as well.
stumbled into it.
Okay.
And Aspas with another 3K.
Dude, it's nice, man.
That's
Yeah,
what we
he's
needed
heating
to
up on
see.
this one.
MIBR's protocols for
They
defending
keep it
this
clean,
A short push
and they
are looking
get
really
another
nice.
raise up
Even
for
though
this
they
one.
lost out in showers, this time they weren't able to stop Scuba and Ethan taking that space. The pressure on the plant is enormous. The smoke
Aspas,
that
yeah,
Vazino
he
is
had
throwing
Sideshow
is standard,
talking
for
crap,
sure,
man.
But the way that MIBR are spamming through it and consistently applying pressure, it's a nightmare. It is
Whoa,
a nightmare to try
3
to get
in
that
a row?
down. And NRG, the game plan not working.
No, instant timeout.
Yeah, Bonkar's going to take a tag timeout here.
And if you remember
That's
back
sick.
to the one map of Bind that MIBR have played, when they were playing over towards A,
Group of
it was
slugs?
mainly just Aspas playing from heaven.
Mad respect.
A nade to deny plant, maybe. They were playing a lot of weak A setups. I think NRG, they've done their homework, but MIBR are one step ahead. I think that's a key win condition for them in this series overall. You have to
All
get
paid,
ahead
Chaz?
of what
Yeah,
you think
all paid.
NRG are going to be planning around.
Yeah, it's difficult for a new team, right? There is actually...
At the
we
end of the
talk so
day with the
much
tier
about
1, thank you for the 2 months,
experience
man.
of the
Appreciate
players,
that.
the
Thank you.
veteran, legacy from some of these guys on MIBR, all of these guys.
This is a nice early timeout. Normally
But
when
the team itself has not
NRG
been
do a
together for a long
timeout, they
time.
start grouping together,
When
they
you compare
start
that to
fast
NRG,
hitting
who've been
sites.
working
Can
through
they do that
things,
on
making a
this
small
round? I
adjustment
mean,
in
probably. They
terms
got a
of Son
Bucky.
coming out, Kiko coming in. But
Let's see if
really, they've still got
MIBR
a
have
lot
read into
of
their tendencies.
fundamental foundational stuff that they
Also,
can build on top of.
they were
MIBR
pretty
have
fast
chemistry.
behind on the
Yeah, MIBR
flank,
have had
so
to cobble it
maybe
together.
maybe
in the spot now for long
they'll
enough
be
that
more
they should be
aware
able
of
to
it.
make adjustments like this. What a time it would be if they can stay ahead. But it's early days yet.
Transtroker as well, thank you for the Prime Man, appreciate the 9 months.
Rifle ammo
Thank you.
comes after this one.
Dude, every single timeout, teams are going to look into this. Every single timeout
To be honest,
NRG
if Mada
take,
spots somebody, I could
without
see him try
fail,
and
on
invest in the
attack,
odds and see if
fast
he can
set
get a
strat.
Bucky kill.
Yeah, you never know.
Spiral it further.
It's always just a 5-team group.
Forwards with that Bucky in hand. It is
Every single one.
Just spotted out.
There isn't one where it doesn't
Next with a
happen.
snake bite. Double dash over, but that's the player dealt with. That was a danger player, really, in the form of Mada.
Look at that from Aspas as well. Really decisive. Straight through the teleporter from short.
There's no messing around.
Goes and backstabs.
Like I said,
I
they're
think
actually
that's
just a
what I wanna see
clockwork
more as
team.
well.
Yeah.
It's just Aspas feeling like his old confident self.
No more hesitancy.
And getting it done on agents that aren't just Jet.
Yeah, and it's a very,
Yeah,
very
got to
clear.
sit down.
I don't want to call it a game plan,
Do
but
you
maybe
think
just
Liquid Bind is going to be
ideology is
copied?
different right now for MIBR.
I think
They are
Liquid's
very
Bind
willing
is
to
going to be
fight.
copied. It only really works if you got
Trying to
someone
make
that is
NRG
insanely
uncomfortable. Even against the
comfortable
weaker Bind, it's
on
dangerous if
Neon.
you
Then even if they're
overextend
insanely
South
comfortable on
and
Neon, they
oversee
have to
guns,
be
look at Vazino. All the space that he's got.
Yeah.
they have to be ready to go 0-12.
Yeah.
You've got to have the
We'll
Danby
see. It's
mentality.
accounted for. Kiko with a classic.
40
Not everyone's got
seconds,
that.
Still with a player down, but that's a phantom you don't really
But
want to
Danby
put
Mini
out there.
Boo,
I mean,
definitely got
Ethan's
that.
way ahead of the pack there. Flash forwards. Zekin eager to draw even more blood, and there it is. The follow-up text.
Now the question
Right
is, do
behind him,
NRG
shoulder to
keep on
shoulder.
doing it?
Again,
Because that's what
aggression,
normally
boxing
happens.
them in,
They
never
normally
letting
just
NRG get out
keep
into
on
sight
just
where
going
Kiko
set
could have found
strats
some of those
fast.
angles to make the phantom shine.
Radicals again, thank you.
Like it from Tex, just backing up slightly. Nade comes out to open the
I
door.
think any version of
Aspas
Nats, man.
take that duel
He's
instantly.
a beast.
And now Aspas has a showstopper for a round where you know NRG are going to do something different.
Do you like MIBR's chances
Bonka
because
took the
NRG
tag
don't
timeout
run double
to adjust the
duelist?
game plan here, so they're not going to go for that same short
Yes,
push.
to an
You know
extent,
they
because
aren't.
MIBR also
Because
don't
Aspas
run
just
double
gonna send
duelist
it.
on
He
some
looks like he's
maps.
raring to go.
a little slower.
Slow for now.
It is a little slower from NRG. Normally it's a speed up, but it is just, again, no mid-rounding. Just we're calling a sight and then we hit it no matter what.
Capitalizes quickly. Ethan's removed. Out forwards. Verno. Verno!
Very, very nice.
From where they stand. That's a spike drop down as well. Essentially in enemy territory. The smoke. The face of Verno. Small gap to play in, but again, this is an MIBR that are not content with just leaving space.
He got so wrecked. Nice flash into a fader.
A team angry and willing to prove they're not
it's been really convincing. Ever since Sideshow flamed Aspas, it's been insanely convincing.
Aspas took all of this space very early on. We'll have instant information if Scuba tries to go for anything.
Liam, thank you so much for the prime as well. Thank you for the 4 months, mate.
This one. They knew that Bonka had called to change things up. NRG had run that same push basically twice. Scuba towards showers, Ethan to support. They're definitely going to do something different. And Aspas coming up around behind and puts a bullet.
Only one armor rebuy. Starting to reach max money on some of these.
Showstopper.
No. It's an essential tool that he can carry on into the next. And there's plenty more ults as well that NRG are building up to. Almost every single one that they've got online. So pretty critical that they're saving key ultimates.
Yeah, this is the next round though, where you don't exactly get what
you need to get involved, mate.
The back of this. So they could
don't know if you need to get involved or not.
Or they could just carry on going for the same B adjustment.
You really want to use both the timeouts in one half?
Down A short though, Aspas is willing to square up. Eager to scrap and seems to be aware that he could be able to catch a player unaware as Seeker's moving behind him. Kiko is out wider.
That's not a good sign, man. Did I just see saturate and they didn't send it?
He was alone on A.
They're trying to do the same thing again. But there goes
if there's
the showstopper.
The
defenders are having to pivot
to
plug this gap over on the A side. And now Ethan's
a bit committed with it.
Nice opportunity to call some mid-round stuff. Plenty of time on the clock. 5v4.
This is pretty nice from NRG though. We're actually leaving one inserted. Just moved away from the angle though, so the timing on this is pretty nuts. And he's going to hear him running.
Might get the sound cue. Yeah, Brock is running full sprint now because it's NRG hard committing. What a shot by Tex. Verno out towards the back. This guy is just lighting him up right now. Feel like we are witnessing a very angry MIBR. NRG left scrambling right now, looking to see if they can piece together any sort of semblance of a round. They are falling though, dropping whittled to pieces. Scuba and Kiko, the last ones left. Smoke in your face, but Zekken still primed onto the angle. Few stray shots, he is low. But still steps forward, still steps up to the challenge. And all that damage done.
Nice,
a softened up target for
Verno. Good recovery on this.
5-2, MIBR.
They're very proactive. Like the push out
despite Aspas going down
push out of hookah here was
what
big changer. Also identified as a big round.
They've got such a good read on what NRG are up to on their attack side. It has been a map historically where I think Ethan struggled a bit to call these defaults without making them look obvious.
MZ, thank you.
Since we've had that level of criticism.
Did you see Minibu entered the top 5 kills in the EMEA?
Just downloaded what NRG are going for on their attack.
Wait, isn't it the? Are you talking?
This again without the
Are you talking overall, or are you talking at the moment in EMEA? That's kind of nuts considering his role. His role is to just make space.
That's the sign of a team that's in
overall. Okay, that makes sense.
And NRG, listen, we give accolades, I think, to Bonkai. He's quite proven as a coach. He will give you a timeout and call you a fantastic round in terms of reads, tendencies.
Is the coaches use 2 timeouts? It's close to it, yeah. We've seen. I think maybe we've seen one around here before, where stuff's going like really wrong.
Throughout.
And that's a clear win con. You've got to try and beat that.
Well, let's do the test of the theory, man. Do they just start grouping up again and going fast?
On good footing. We were saying that at the very beginning here.
This will be a good test. We're kind of in unknown territory. Don't really get the double timeout on attack.
Throughout kickoff.
But we gotta.
Good to see you've got all of the
pieces
working properly here.
Just set strat group up again.
At least some resistance, if not, be able to match
what ult have they got to make it easy? No ults to make it easy. Simson with the prime, thank you the 14 months.
We were wondering, the thoughts were there.
Well, kind of similar. It's a set strat.
A lot of maps of VALORANT
it's
the past 3 days.
No backup option, no default.
They look like they're full of energy at least to begin.
Yeah, it's still 100% on this. Yeah, they go really fast.
NRG. This is what they were doing for the first few rifle rounds.
Towards A. too much in terms of the way of planting ours across the map. And a snake by Mada.
I do worry about NRG, man. Right now, I feel like I would love to play NRG as a coach. Really would.
So Mazzino caught unaware. The rifle, though, reclaimed. Zekken vacating it. Showers control was taking the whole time. Spams and bullets are going to be wrestling against the back of the walls there.
They still don't have the plant, though. They don't have the plant. And because Scuba has been trying to lurk Showers in all of these short push rounds, they don't have an option to be that easily either.
Congrats, bro. What a crazy game, dude. That corrode is awesome, man.
From B. But where is he?
Tex taking up residency once more.
Enjoyed it. We had a great time.
Trailblazer. Clearance into Hookah. Gets the clearance onto Tex 2 onto that corner.
I was non-stop complimenting the corrode, man.
Flash, stuns, everything
it's brave from you. I like it.
It's the first one to draw blood onto the site. Kiko slips past all of
Kiko gets a double here, right?
Zekken's going to be facing
Kiko
a multitude of players there into the high-low. This is a interesting
like the mid-rounding on this, though.
MIBR. I'm going to be looking to play into this when he realizes the chances are just way too
slim.
slim.
Mid-rounding?
They've got an enormous amount of money to be able to work with. Having won 5 rounds in a row here.
It's going to be the best series to watch. Dude, yeah, was it like one of those games where it felt like you had just insane impact? Like, I know there's those games where maybe the pistol rounds, ideas and stuff like that don't go right, but it was one of those I was watching, I was like, man, it must feel like this is just solely won from a game plan. That's how I viewed it, personally. At least just corrode on its own.
But I did think it was difficult for Ethan to call those B pivots because you just lack
Must be one of the most satisfying games to be a part of, I would say.
But Tex got
as a coach.
Overwhelmed. The double drone position that NRG are using gives them a lot of tools to be able to spot out a single player like that.
That's a good adjustment at the beginning of round 2. This punish onto Mazzino, knowing that they're going to be going for the plant denial. Yeah, catching the players with the util out.
He's sometimes going to be inside the smoke, so it won't always be that easy. And of course, if Mada does it again, they'll be pre-aiming the box.
Aspas gets the outlaw out. Oh, it's nice, bro.
Aspas pulling out the
it's nice for people to one-shot.
NRG loves to go for.
Yeah, knowing that the economy. You said I like to go to conserving the money. Mada's forwards though. This is rapid
You're gonna get caught
all
off,
the way through
Aspas?
short second. Forced to respect it. TP's back all the way over towards B, and here's a showstopper. Time to shine.
Nice from him. Just straight back on top.
Prevents any sort of reclamation there of the spike. It's still picked up. Plant online, they don't realize it's still here. Aspas hunting down the target. Armageddon's now going to be rolled out though. This is NRG looking to salvage the situation as best they possibly can. And Brock with steady aim, rifle in hand. Brock, he's got safety in numbers.
It's a 5v3 that gets a little close. Double flank, doesn't expect a second surely.
Turn on a dime, Kiko lowers anything.
That wall saved them. Still hard to plant on this one, they got a lot of time if they want to chill.
Gives them a bit of cover
there's a lot on the players' game plan and impact on the pauses, obviously, but comps, 2 comps played first time, so a lot on creativity. Yeah, it's insane.
Play a tap. Potentially, though, the footsteps being heard. Verno, he had his eyes trained. Second guessing it. Wondering where this is, and Kiko's been handed the timing. 3 kills now for him.
A great run from Kiko. Still super winnable.
Potentially for the 4th, but it's up to
just purely because they haven't planted.
Put a stop to it. Pit still active. Scoping it out, trying to hunt.
David with the prime, appreciate the 13 months, man. Thank you for that.
Mounting against NRG, they need to get this plant down. But they don't know where Zekken could be lying. Contemplating that it could have been a rotation, the plant down, and Zekken, bit of spam straight through the box.
Mate. Okay, still got the kill though.
Going down to the final few bullets. It leaves it into a 1v1, but
walkie-talkie with the prime, thank you so much as well, man. Thank you for that.
A blight on the map. An obstacle that's going to be in his way. Taking it slowly, steadily now. Trying to scope out every possibility. Decay kicking in, Scuba relying on to the shorty. Not quite a tap. Zekken was the full stick this one, moving forward. Scuba, that's half earned. Zekken has wing cons, but a shorty will do him in regardless. Scuba.
It's a 3v5.
Out, it got scrappy.
Kiko did incredible.
Towards the middle section.
Insane value from Kiko as well.
No, he did. I mean, he did unbelievable.
Scuba win the 1v1 clutch towards the end, but it's Kiko who throws the spike over to Scuba, re-wraps around short, and that's after hitting a devious 180 flick to deny the short flank, which I think should have won the round here. But I don't know. He's just too good. How he survives on 3 HP to get the spike down as well. don't know, because if Zekken gets that kill...
Yeah, if Zekken gets the kill before the plant's down,
it's a big difference maker. MIBR had so many chances of winning
and
that
he has the highest
NRG now just
percentage.
by the 1 round. Flash. It's good for it.
I will say MIBR a lot of ults on this one if they want to take this, but it's lovely, man.
Reactive play by MIBR.
Lovely.
Dude, everyone's money's pretty decent.
What the play is Zekken.
Got Aspas
It's a
only.
little bit laboured there in exchange of the bullets. The refract, they call a bit of a stalemate.
This is one of the few rounds where Scuba has been looking over towards B, but he's got a pit in his face on B long. And Aspas in hot form.
Lovely. Dude, we've seen some great Brim ults at the moment. People are getting better with Teva combos, and then the main one that's coming in is the Saturate combo.
He does like this angle. He's played here before. See if they're ready for it. That's a wide face and swing. Nade though was primed for this. Prevents any sort of follow-up, and the smoke was instantaneous. Matter, he's gone down and out. That was over towards A. The backup policy, and Verno is just going, running around, hunting for the stragglers.
Delivering the 8th death with no kills.
The timing on this, it's unlucky.
This is an MIBR. They are not content with just leaving the space as is. They are hungry for the kills and hungry to make
NRG's money is still good enough for them to buy here.
They've been the team in control here. NRG have definitely
proactive.
With
MIBR, yeah, they're everywhere.
MIBR one step ahead.
They're taking so much space.
Stopping it. And NRG struggling to adapt. And I think this can be a weakness for NRG. If the read that they have doesn't pay off.
This was so nice, man.
Oh, yeah, we're not doing fist bumps for a long time. You need to remember me.
It's important.
Yeah, it should be every round, mate.
Zekken.
Yeah, keep the morale up.
Yeah. Come on, lad.
You're not doing enough at 11 kills. Come on. It's a weak A setup here for MIBR.
Double Duelist holding hands for MIBR, though.
Yeah.
You know, they were constantly prolling.
Tex. He's got a lot of here, but still able to get the 1 with Matter. Go on, finish off.
Nice again, a lot of sound over towards there. On the weak side, Prowler goes out and they clear all the space. They got a fast flank again. Also, it's nice for them getting the info early. Yoru TP over towards the, well, what was originally the weak side to make it strong side.
No. Confidence is
Grizio with the prime. Thank you so much as well, man. Thank you. This is NRG being on top of the fact that they are always pushing. It's a big change up from them.
Game of timings, but with those rifles well trained off onto the corner.
Jesus, my guy has melted them. Do they expect the second? Yes, kinda. Scuba was definitely on top of it. He was walking the whole time. I'm not sure they're gonna think seconds this close. I see a ping over towards the corner though, so.
Immediately posted back to the wall onto the B site. Look to timing this drone, see if he can get himself potential angle, but he's spotted out.
The drone lasts for so long. Oh, and it's the new recon.
Metals, not enough to stop it. NRG, the one's powering ahead.
2v4, man.
After Verno's 2K in market, and Zekken getting there on site beforehand, should have been locked up. NRG are being offered ways back into these rounds, despite the fact that their opening game plan is giving them nothing.
1v2 now for Tex. Let's try and find what he's playing.
Terry whack? Yeah, it's pretty strong. Given the scan now, instead of the Cypher scan, it's the Sova scan.
Potential from Tex. You can get
control. It makes it a lot better when you pop it.
NRG, or even a sigh of relief.
I'm amazed that they've got up to 5. And
I mean, look at some of the rounds they're winning though. 3v5, 2v4.
Positional play around the map. And yet they're just making enough
individuals
small mistakes
stepping
for
up
NRG to get back in some of these crucial moments. But it's taking clutches. And that, a pretty big mistake from Zekken. Getting lit up by Brock's drone. Aspas picks up the operator.
This one was a 2v5? Was this 2v5? Yeah.
Hasn't found him too much value.
Jesus.
In Kickoff,
I thought it was 2v4.
This is one more round left to be played for in this half. It's spread here. Focus from NRG.
Yeah, probably a big player in the orbs again.
When do you have a new Trailblazer?
2 people, 1 away.
Potentially spotting out where Verno was.
This is mad from Verno to play this aggro with his ult.
The Molly to Seize will be next though. Really trying to deny them this space. There's no...
he held on to long the whole time until the smoke was up.
The back lines.
It's a very different game plan, isn't it?
So what, are they going to put another smoke into this, or are they okay?
Showers players take some space.
It's really impressive, to be fair. I wouldn't want my player to be doing that, like as bold with that, but
that's the weak point.
The confidence is through the roof there. He did so much. He stopped him getting all along. They actually have no map control other than showers for 50 seconds. Any jump peeks on this one, he's going to get caught out though. Bayday goes deep as well. Mate, this is an insane round from Verno right now. Mate, you're so committed with you have your ult! Verno! You did. I mean, he is mad. He is mad.
For Scuba to strike. He's been good on these lurks before, and he's going to be hearing all of these sound cues. Text now, pressure on him. Convergent pass, potentially sidestep Scuba, looking for the right time. And a mass TP.
And if they're doing a 3-pass and TP with this time, you should know that they're taking some space.
Only 16 seconds left. Time's barely there. Molly's flying forwards though.
Nade from Aspas.
Nade potential to deny the plans. Ethan, full sticking it, barely alive.
2 HP.
On a shred of HP. 4v4 still. This final round of this half is really coming down to the minor differences. And that raw aim gunfight's taken. NRG winning this one out. It's a baited a shot, no reload. Matter's got to be careful. But the damage firmly done. NRG.
He's absolutely owned himself.
A rather chaotic round here. It's all within their hands at this point in a 2v4. Aspas and Mazzino. The onus on them to try and see if they can put a stop to any of this.
On the
Tap
spike,
doesn't really pull any attention at the time. It just ran way too short. Kills might be flowing at the end here, but this is NRG that will be dragging it 6-2-6.
The finest margins once again as Ethan survives on 2 HP.
Yeah, I feel like the individuals did so much though. There's a lot of close rounds here. This is one of those where everyone would watch it back and be like, well, we should have won this half 8-4.
This is an even half.
Yeah, both teams would do it.
Self-flash, in fact, onto Zekken.
But what do you think about Liquid today? I think it was an incredible performance, to be honest.
Yeah. This felt like it should have been an 8-4 maybe, something like that, but NRG pulled back.
Speaking to that championship,
you know how much confidence it's going to give you as well, going into the rest of the year, knowing that you changed up 2 comps without any pracs and won both of those maps?
You know, we're going to touch on both teams here because it's 6-6. It's so interesting to see how different they are. Listening to the side of MIBR, it's like kind of like being in a business call.
You would feel like you could do absolutely anything.
If everybody wasn't overlapping each other, they're kind of hitting their comms to make sure they can talk.
You're behind? I don't think so, but let's find out.
They're all still talking.
I mean,
heading to showers, 3, 2, 1, let's swing, and they've been on point for these plays. A lot of good stuff there. Fraud is very happy with the gameplay coming into that first time out, and they know they're pushing the right buttons against NRG, but it seems like the shots didn't hit there at the end of the map, so we'll have to see. For NRG's side, it's much more like a Discord call, hanging out, vibing with friends, but at times, Ethan even said, hey guys, we need more comms. We need to get more on the mic. I don't even want to hear my gun right now. So they got back in. Now
technically, I mean, technically you're right, my guy.
In there on round 7 saying, hey,
so you don't have to apologize.
Team agreed, they went in, they smashed the site. So it's really cool to see those 2 variations between the squads. Bonkar's there with the hype roars going on in the time.
Oh, you're ahead? Not sure that's how it works.
Both teams are vibing. It's 6-6. It's anybody's game right now. So let's get back into the action.
That's such an interesting glimpse into the goings on between these 2 teams as well. Because
Savage with the prime, thank you so much. Thank you for the 14 months.
In the play, Zekken and Aspas essentially, like you said, holding hands, playing together. I think really leaning
so
into,
good, Savage. Thank you so much, mate. Roxy as well with the prime as well. Thank you so much for the prime usage,
GT. Having that confidence to just take fights that might be deemed too risky normally.
Can coaches talk in the half times? Yep.
In terms of individual stuff that's actually
Sebi Scans as well. Thank you so much. Jesus. Sebi Scans with the prime. Notungus and Boatdog as well. Thank you so much, you lot. We got Kyle as well. Also, thank you, thank you. The Herald says Avarina. Jesus. My mind is struggling. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for that.
But it's been a very even half in a weird kind of way. Now we go back into a pistol where NRG, as you can see by the
group draw, I think America's group draw is pretty even, to be honest. Bro, how are they in best of 5 finals and they have this pistol record?
Historically, it's actually been great on
33
these kind of rounds.
Yeah.
But maybe that's just again, kind of new team.
Babby, thanks so much for the prime. Thank you for the 2 months as well. I'm not Jevi and not Hyperion as well. Thank you so much. Amos as well. Jesus, what happened, man? 50 primers. Appreciate you all.
Especially with the pace of play that we've seen so far. Well, the second half might be a little bit different here. There's players walking up.
They're in their third. Yeah, it's probably one of the reasons that they're losing the best of 5s. You're right.
Unaware. He's a player that will be dropped here. The Texas not to be dismayed. That is a snap to the side. Crosshair placement wasn't quite ready, but that's a player in front of it. Verno trying to stick that plan. Brock unaccounted for up towards that heaven angle. Spike picked up. Aspas now the hard committal.
Free
They're
pass
not
and
flipping them out,
flank.
No, they're not.
Oh, I like
The
this
flank
though.
is
They're
still
going
in
to take
control
some
of
space,
NRG.
but
They
the
wanna try
plant's
and
not
fight
for
this
them,
one.
right?
Give
So
it a second, and Tex
as soon as he
trying to make it
sees
go,
two,
but
the
Brook
other
can just try
guys
and
just
play his
speed
life.
up.
As much as he can. Plenty of pockets to play in. The flash connects, and the shots
Ooh.
going wild and
Surely
wide.
they're
Not
all out
enough.
of position
But
now,
the plan
though.
isn't good for
Yeah,
them.
No, but
they're
now
completely
players
out
get
of
on top of
position.
this when it comes down to that individual
And
brilliance.
just try stick this with the
Sticking
smoke
Mad all
down
the
as
way
well.
through. It's already on half.
Oh.
Plays it to push them back. To Satchel and away. Matters off it, claiming the kills. Forward
Really
second.
nice.
Relentless.
If Madder had
Gone
stuck
for
it,
to
yeah, I think he was
salvage that
dead.
situation.
I think he was dead. To win some of the
Scrappy kind
kills.
of pistol round, but a big one for MIBR to put on the board.
Dillium and Monster
Defying
as well.
the stats
Thank you very much.
and getting the result.
It's Ava
What an opener from
Riona.
Tex. I was very
Yeah,
worried in
that
terms of
honestly
where
that
the
makes a
plan
lot
ended
of
up
sense now.
falling,
Look at
but
it.
these players
And
came
2 as well with the
diving
prime.
back
Appreciate
in,
it for that as well. Thank you.
collecting 2. And they're going to need big performances out of him.
The Satchel would have done it. Yeah,
This
that's
is-
true.
I mean, you look at the scoreboard. This
They
is
just
more how
definitely
we
had to
would
win some
expect
duels
this
on
team
this
to
one.
perform with Aspas second,
Well, we
always
flamed
up
their
towards
pistol
the top.
record.
Hasn't been the tale
Gets a
of
little better.
Kickoff so
1-1 on
far.
this.
No.
So it's a really light buy.
Fast
It's a
going
light
here for
buy,
MIBR.
but if it's done well,
Worried
it's
about the potential of this
one of the better
eco
ones.
buy. And NRG, they can get cheeky and tricky when it comes
What
to
is
these
this?
situations. Their ecos are always cooking. Something up. That's going to be spotted.
Yeah.
Seconds like, get me
One of
out
the benefits
there.
of having
What's
the
nothing to do with it.
we've been speaking about this a little bit, right? Your
Routine.
eco farmers who should be getting the
it's a good
information,
idea to have
especially the person that is
Yoru
like
going first
designated
with the
eco
Marshal in
farmer in
those kind
terms
of
of martial
situations.
outlaw.
You're not too worried
It
about
should
dropping the gun,
always
but
be
also
the
they've always got
Yoru,
the
and this
ability
was
to
like probably the best
evacuate.
example I've
Trying
got
to go
for
back
it.
in. They're expecting potentially an over rotation.
Just being able to TP, get out of there, you avoid giving away that first kill and you get the info.
May as well stick around to make sure that they can't reclaim the gun. I believe it's just a mask. Still trying to fight them. This is pure confidence brimming, but
Why? Because you can get out. Imagine that's like a Viper or something.
They're
stuck, they're dead.
Still, they spot out where Brook is hiding. Running around, this is just
Dude,
ridiculous.
it's good damage though.
Well, they did only have 2 rifles.
Yeah, it's 2 rifles and Tex hasn't got it yet.
So it's not a disaster just yet. Tex is going to go back to recover one of them.
Yeah, next. Oops.
Picked up the Marshal instead.
Got a Marshal,
It
yeah?
was a
Yeah, there we
gun
go.
miner
There it is. 2 guns.
Kiko
finally
can get 1 kill.
back in their hands, but
It's good
Yeah.
damage.
they are split up here. Tex
Chezzy Chester as well, man. Appreciate you,
looking
dude.
down where he anticipates Kiko could be.
You'd have to be a
Wait, didn't they
laser
rotate?
classic.
I got no good answer for you, to be
Sharp with
honest.
it, but not accounting for that angle. Tex mops it up. And like you mentioned, they only brought 2 rifles into this, so normally that'd be quite damaging, right? You've only got 2 players surviving against the eco, but not for MIBR. They're able to
Because
keep
I know that
the
all 4 of
major
them are on the
buys
minimap
together.
right now.
Oh, that is a jump scare.
They're definitely on the minimap when he's done the jump out.
There's 7 of them. There's 7 of them in front of me.
Yeah, it's. I mean, worked out fine in the end.
That's not what it's called in that game.
Just a
Okay.
little scary.
Push up your glasses.
Basically get a 4 buy.
Yeah.
Anyone close to their
that's
ults?
what we're
No.
saying is it's really easy for their economy to now still look very good. They have actually forced one of the guns in this round, though. They've been doing this a lot, MIBR. And then Verno picks up a sheriff if they fail.
Just to round out the buy.
NA buy.
He's on that.
Dude, he bought
Iniesta.
heavy armor in this one as
Back up
well.
By his
Well.
side, Brook. Lying in wait.
There goes the heavy armor.
End of this game, feeling
Good
like
trade
it comes
back.
down to the gunfights that are being taken. It's brute force as an approach.
It's a nice timing from Mazina, though. He times it with the orb tap, so he knows he's taking a 1v1.
Verno looking like he might want to take some of the space, but just holding for now. Jump spot angle.
MIBR have been quiet down short, so NRG haven't found a timing to push on the other side of the map just yet.
Onto overheads.
Ethan.
Lamps is occupied. Ethan just commits a TP. Trailblazed earlier. I think he anticipated it was going to be clear. And not enough to deny that plan. The snakebite came a little bit too late there. 4v4 still, though. Anyone's game. MIBR looking to take this one again. Through that
nice
sheer
done from Mala.
individuality,
Gets
but
his
it's
ult on
Mala
this
the one
as well.
shining. Ethan towards the back of the site. Still in control
Good
of this.
line there if you wanted to do it.
Zeno. They do have mollies to play with, but right now, keeping the guns out. Convergent pass being earned up, and Matt is going to be utilizing it, using it. Tex left spinning.
maybe should have
wondering how
stuck
the hell
with
is
his
he gonna
mate, but-
get out of this spot. Scuba reclaims that space up
it's a lovely round,
eagerly
man.
and cleans up the
Like that from
following
Mada.
players. Mazzino dropped at a moment's
Important
notice.
round, just get the ult in there, make it
One round is the difference between these two
convincing.
teams for our opening map.
Wele gained off the back of those 3 kills and an all picked up
So
in
who takes
showers.
the hit?
Made all the difference in terms
Who
of
takes the
really
hit?
converting this.
Is it going to be
Great
Verno
control
again?
of
We
Cosmos, very
actually
nice.
was it Breeze?
Oh my god, nice shots, guys. Holy shit.
Was it Breeze? We were like 8 rounds in, and Verno had actually only managed to get
That's
2
what the
buys
way that
because of
MIBR
it.
playing
No,
right now.
Zekan actually takes the hit.
Yeah, you've got to be bringing your A game.
Yeah.
Or
Neither team too
Yeah.
close to any other major ultimates
Yeah, Verno was just dropping Aspas the whole time on Breeze last time we watched it.
Potentially, but they're going for a B-leaning default here into Scuba, who's the only one home defending B.
Anonymous Gifter, thank you so much, dude. Thank you, Anon.
Quick satchel, Aspas. Taking up the space.
It's weird. It's IGL duty sometimes. You got to enable your best players.
4-player stack. Maybe they've read into the fact that MIBR don't really do faster B rounds.
Or are you talking about Zekken with the Stinger?
So they feel like they have a timing where they can just leave Scuba.
Zekken with Stinger's fine.
Enough time passed, though, that NRG can slowly maneuver some of the pieces back over towards B. Shore it up.
Yeah, they've got the stack in the right place now.
Yeah, 3 players. That's a TP by Mada. He gets
Mada's,
traded out, though. He had the refract to potentially get out there, but
Mada's doing his own thing. Weak sight takes TP, no util. Maybe there's a saturate that I missed. Lovely util.
That is just a nade and a snake bite enough to clear it up with the bullets following through. Scuba, timing, taken and denied. MIBR had their rifles well trained on the appropriate angles.
They look nice on this
Slow
map.
siege on the B site from MIBR and forcing every player out of position, driving them into the open where they're easy pickings.
Hokey Cokey Man with the prime as well. Appreciate the 17 months. Thank you for that.
And really, MIBR are generating a huge amount of ults off the back of it too. Aspas got up to his. Verno now with a Nightfall to play with. Mazino
Why would I have Second take the hit?
Serious
I mean, in an
chance.
ideal world, I would have Aspas take the hit and he's the selfless send-it-in duelist, but I'm not sure the roles are like that, so it's more of a Zekken send-it kind of vibe. As long as one of my duelists is make the space and the other is clean it up and they know their duties, then I'm alright with it. Ash as well, thank you so much with the gifted, Ash. Thank you for that.
Yeah, there's a couple of players here without very
Yes, but every time I look over and people are doing the
so I think it's pretty important that Brock keeps hold of
the SA stuff, it's always you.
I mean, Mada really hard commits on that without anyone taking contact for him over towards Hookah. Normally that would be a play where you have somebody.
Oh, Desp, I do stuff for I do stuff for knee pain as well. Don't know how much you want to take my advice, but.
And if you watch how Ethan's using the Sky Util, he is dumping it early.
Gonna sound dumb, but walking backwards on a treadmill, it's pretty legit. Cycling, yeah, I do spinning as well. Utopian, thanks so much with the prime as well, bro. Appreciate that. Or is it a tier 1? No, tier 1. Thank you. Walking backwards, yeah, it's really good. I haven't had knee pain for a while, to be honest, after doing it. But it took a while. It took like, honestly, it took like 6 months.
Aspas wants to try and send this one forwards, up and over towards the head. That's a rocket that's going to be missing, hitting the side of triple. Not too much in terms of the way damage done.
Yeah, he's got to do it though. They're most likely going to take back site. He's solo here. Important rounds. And do they fade? They haven't taken too much space. Yeah, they still haven't even taken showers. I would like this Fatal to go. Oh my god. My guy plays like he doesn't have an ult ever. But he's so good, man.
Astonishing stuff from Verno. He's hit some major multi-kill rounds in this map so far, but that one is something else.
Ridiculous stuff.
Jesus, dude.
Stamps out anything that could got deadly and dangerous.
So nice.
He's the playmaker here. Stun does connect, but covered.
Verno with the Stacks cosplay. It's weird as well because
hold on, that's a kill claim. Players are low.
He's like outlaw, dude. Really?
Angles accounted for. Mazino eager.
It's weird because he's so good with the Sova.
This is getting a little bit messy. They want to try and deal with Scuba cleanly, but they know where he is. They've got him penned in, and they're just toying with him at this point. There it is.
Hey, force him down to an eco.
Kill for Aspas.
Looks good at the moment.
3-round difference now.
Dr. Turtle with the prime. Thank you for the A-mums.
MIBR are not playing like an exhausted team here.
No, they actually look good. I mean, this is their map pick, so you probably where they got the most confidence. Man, look at this last one.
What is this?
Insane transfer.
He hit a sick 2K transfer like that in market earlier.
Dude, the jumpy, bro.
Yeah, so smiles.
It did feel a little bit like they needed this levity to their game in some of the
This is
early
NRG's pick, my guy.
Yeah, the seriousness of the situation definitely taking its toll on some of the players. I mean, you could see it in Mazino's play towards the end of yesterday.
He was trying his hardest in map 3.
Yeah, he was.
He wants to go and play in front of his friends, his family. He's from Santiago. It would be an enormous shame if he ended up missing out on it. I'm sure every day they're asking, You know, did you qualify?
So grumpy.
Delay that.
I'm grumpy. Mate, he's trying to spread misinformation. I'm the grumpy one. Come on now.
Like, hold on, are we really going to miss out on this?
Yeah, the last chance. It's like what we said at the beginning. Expectations for both of these teams. You've got reigning world champions on one side and a super team that's expected to lift trophies on the other, but no more second chances here in a match like this.
One person fake pressure over towards B.
Pretty comfortable going for, seeing if they can gamble. Get MIBR to slip up potentially. Nightfall's going to be committed, even though it is the eco.
Use the ults in the ecos.
I don't think it found a single person.
Yeah, it didn't find anyone, so they might think that there's not too many here. Actually, there's 4. Oh, of course, the first kill's a shorty. Dude, he might actually get so many here, yeah, if he didn't eat the team flash there. Oh, sorry, it's Ethan's flash.
In the end, matters forwards, and even he won't be able to get too much done there.
Yeah.
Significant damage.
Very, very clean.
At least to the armor, but flawless overall. MIBR not losing a single player, now up to 11, and this is dire situation for NRG to be in. No more timeouts.
And Zekken still with the dimensional drift. So hard to set up defensive systems here that are going to be able to hold up against a Yoru ultimate that just exposes exactly where everybody's playing. Zekken picking up the attack op as well, upgrading from the Outlaw. Full armor on everybody on NRG.
Matters with an op of his own.
They're doing that same 4-player stack on the A side that we've seen from them a couple of times, just leaving Scuba here on B.
Yeah, flash to set up Matter onto the Deep Showers line, and Ethan going to be rejoining with Scuba.
This slow press into the B site, though, destroyed NRG previously. Ethan, remember, was tucked into the cubby and got flushed out.
Like, surely Matters just going to send it through here again.
Because NRG are not really fighting for B long or hookah, MIBR don't have to use very much. They still have.
Yeah, I mean, MIBR here really expecting some kind of aggro, and they're right.
So
it's just
pushed here.
in the only position they're not watching.
The ops
well, that's a weird spot with an op.
Top short.
Drone bumped off, gets the tag. Second position is acknowledged.
Yeah, it doesn't give him too much, especially with Yoru that has an ult.
We're hitting that minute mark, and he did potentially spot more than a few players. Dimensional drift, though, from Zekken signals that this might be a bit of a speeder. MIBR looking for that information, looking for signs that they can hard commit into this, but players are waiting into the wings. It's just Scuba spotted.
Nice
to bait and switch. NRG,
another shorty entry.
They need to jump out of the smokes now. Time to capitalize. Kills flowing for them all the way. Aspas in a 1v2, making a 1v1. This guy is lighting them all up.
Oh,
TP
but insta refract.
There was a fake
oh,
TP
it's smart. It's
Back
smart.
for Matter.
Oh, it's really smart.
Trying to bait the position, and it's caused Aspas to plan for backside. He's not going to anticipate this. It's a fast timing by Matter. But the boombot might spell it all out.
And we're really this smart out here, everyone.
Timing, waiting it out. Matter's got the op. It just comes down. The Aspas might wade right into his sight lines, but the angle is held, and the awareness is so damn good. Cerebral play by Aspas.
He's back. He is back. If he keeps this level of play up throughout this match, it's going to be a whole different MIBR. Not only is Aspas up towards the top of the scoreboard, 21 and 8, but I'll tell you
crowd. That's the only thing I'm thinking of.
Missing completely across Kickoff too. And yet the way that
unless he thought that he would have been a little faster, but then why would he not just be long?
And get that value in the late round. Because usually
unless he went all the way back round.
Yeah. Brilliant play.
I mean, yeah, sick round. Dude, what is it? 1v3, 2v5? Dude, I can't remember at. Long story short, NRG keep losing a lot of man
could give NRG a
advantages.
lot of trouble, and you get to see it there.
Potentially. Zekken's going to be dropped early on in a round like this. Could have been the typical.
Curious, thank you so much.
NRG.
He never had the TP door open. Ooh, you might have it.
Feeling pressed into a corner despite the player advantage.
You reckon he was that close for it?
Scuba's given a whole load of space inside of his ult here to Verno. Of course, that means that Verno's going to be sat on 1 HP.
You reckon he was that close that you could hear it? Probably.
Well, to be accurate with the judge, you could just start spamming away. I mean, he might just find a few kills here.
Door opens with refract. No, but you'd have to go far enough, right? You would have to go open the door with it fast.
Shot. That is scary stuff. Pops himself out of it, though, and it's a bit of a sound bait. Looks like he wants to slip his way back in to punish. But Scuba reasserts himself, gaining control, and looks like there should be a fight going his way. Yeah, the highlights pointed out. Verno's gone. At this point, options for MIBR. entirely leaning over towards the B side, but NRG have got reinforcements. Hookah control is theirs.
Refract opens the door because it goes all the way around. Yeah, you might be right.
Salvos as well going to be pushing them out and away.
Yeah, no, you are right with that. Has to be crowd then.
Orbital strike to deny this one. 18 seconds left. What is the call right now for MIBR?
Call is just
Like
don't give them anything else so they don't get their ults. Honestly, Aspas could just go die here.
Two massive ultimates.
Throw the gun away, run at him.
To get enormous for NRG. And if they want to win 5 in a row, they can't always be relying on using, you know, Armageddon and Orbital Strike in the rounds to stop hits from coming through.
And the Viper's Pit as well, while you're at it.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, it's three
big ults.
3 ults in the round. I forgot about the pit. That's essentially the entire arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, they got to get on the board.
Defensive ultimates expended in that one round. Of course, it's an important round, but it's the first of many important rounds that NRG are going to have to win if they want to get to overtime.
One round is all MIBR need in a spot like this here for this opening map. They know it better than most currently. That best of 5s.
Zarella, thanks so much for the prime as well. Thank you for the 13 months.
Played in a lot of them, especially in Kickoff. Aspas again with the operator. Scoped up, going hunting.
Launching missile.
If you can find an early target, it would be good. There's a lot of pressure there with a util. The Prowler in the face, Brock is forced to really respect that. Who could control though, given up. And Aspas is alone when he's taking this angle and approach. It is risky business. Slightest of margins. Hunting forward and doubled up. It might not go his way at all. Yes, NRG had that one in a high-low. Plenty of util where that came from as well. The salvos.
That's a spike.
Decay. Yes.
He gets out.
Mazzino can't be going down in a spot like that.
The 1v1 on short here. Big Joe. Prius.
Instant reposition by NRG.
Nice, dude.
They switch off into the corner. The Seeker's going to be offloaded into that mid-round just for that extra information. Tech's only breaking the 1.
Hey, I mean, this is a lot of info. I got Seekers and
He's realized that.
Teo drone.
See if the timing gets taken.
Yeah, and they locked him in with Mada pushing on the sides as well.
This one in there, complete control, unless things
dude, someone's got to help Zekken out right now. It looks like I'm watching 2025 Vitality. Zekken's bored in his Durka.
Stepping up, sidestepping most of these bullets, and Ethan getting involved into the fight. Verno left alive as the last one left. He will be
close time-wise. He's got it, I think.
Back and around. There's 15 seconds left.
I think Scuba's going to beat him to the punch
here.
Scuba.
Oh, okay.
He's gone through the teleporter. Yeah, and Verno gives it up. He realizes this is not a round that's going to be possible. And plus, with Mazzino sat at exactly 0 credits, it just makes sense to try to save the game in this spot. You want to give yourself... They have 5 chances to close the game. It's down to 3, but you want to make sure that every one of the chances remaining is a proper rifle round. Don't give NRG any chance at getting a freebie. Hardcore punish there on Aspas's attack side hopping. I think it's time to go back to the rifle.
Yeah, it's for sure time to go back to the rifle.
With the form that Aspas is playing in, I don't mind him getting the op out as much as he already has been. It's not been a weapon that he's found too much success with, but
good job living on B.
Fair enough. If he's going to play like he usually does, then put the op in his hands.
Probably a timeout to say it as well.
But here, on their attack side,
I mean, they got a big raise.
I think it's time for a pace increase.
Ult to get him on site, ult to win the afterplant. Only thing they got to worry about is this.
Bonka again to rejoin, talk back to the rest of the pack, discuss potentially things, because listen, there's always risks. They haven't been able to. They've been on their own essentially, but now you've given them the opportunity for a bit of
Aspas op and attack.
Well, we haven't seen MIBR rip a fast B hit at all. Because they keep leaving
Abyss,
B
right? Oh my goodness.
At the start of the round.
I remember that Abyss.
If you're thinking about where is Aspas going to take the showstopper, I think there's a very strong chance that he takes
What year was that? 2024 Lev, right?
So player
Abyss.
up in heaven looking for the spam
Jesus.
at the top box. Maybe a player on top of triple. Mada in a spot even towards backside A where he could rip the Waylay ult to counter it. You know, there's plenty of options here to try to nullify the game plan that MIBR are going to come up with out of this timeout.
Good times, yeah, good times.
But if you let them get into the site and set up a post plant with Pit, it is probably game over here on buying.
MIBR doing an NRG after the timeout to straight set strat with ult, you would imagine.
So Kiko's going to have that angle to try to punish Aspas as he goes for the ult.
Dude, no boombot close, just contact burst.
Here it is, sending it flying forwards now.
No ult.
With a double satchel, but no committal of the ult. Big reveal towards heaven. Shots
Lucky to be alive, to be honest.
Anticipating Aspas's position, pushes and pushes him back. That is a pit now,
All
lay it down towards the A
before
site.
the plant.
Still
What a
difficult
nightmare.
to actually get the plant committed,
Yeah,
though.
it becomes a,
Smoke's
I was
committed.
going to say, it becomes a lot easier if Messina gets over towards showers here.
That's just a bad weapon. Mazzino only had a Spectre.
Not enough damage done. 20 HP.
Say he's owned him with the movement,
that
but
could make a critical difference. Aspas looking to see if he can plug in the gaps in their hold. Matter patience on display.
They dropped their own.
I mean, they got to drop the pit because they.
Got to drop
the pit because they didn't. I mean, you should never pit there before you plant.
Plant down, and this is just to push them back and create space.
Nothing to stop this as well. Mate, Werner's fearless. He's got to do it all.
Straight into the wall.
Big 1v1 here.
4v4, MIBR. It's a massive turning point. It could be the map in their pocket as long as they maintain their composure and can earn these kills. But NRG, the one's closing in. Scuba, he activates finally onto
Zeka must be like, Aspas, mate, I thought you were in charge behind. How am I dead?
It's time to step up. It's raw individuality. That's what's on display here. Scuba finally dropped.
The kill gets the nade. That should be it.
Combine their efforts, MIBR, determined to get this one under their belt.
Oh.
And in a 1v3, Kiko making
7 bullets.
He's got 7 bullets.
So much to overcome. Shorty out trying to find the targets. Running
Just running rings around him. Dude, it was a nice map from them, though. Way better than what we saw yesterday as well.
A great start for the American Super Team, landing the